The, the story of Will Rogers, the value of humor. Will Rogers entertain people and make them laugh, often as themselves. He have a very good sense of humor. It helps him like people more. Actually, he once said, "I never met a man I didn't like it." Will was born in late 1800s in India territory called Oklahoma today. His father and mother were both part Cherokee. Later in life, he said, my ancestors didn't come on the Mayflower. They missed the boat. Will's parents had a farm. Like most children, he likes to play and having interesting instead of doing chores. When Will was sent to school, he got in trouble several times because he liked to play rope. After he robbed a teacher, he had to change school. His new school was a military school. Let's rule where strict rules.
Where the rules
were strict. All the students liked to hear him talking. He won a medal. For being best speaker in the school. One time, she ran away from school and get a job as a cowboy. And got a job as a cowboy on a ranch. But being cowboy is hard work, so he decided to try another job. Next, Will decided to rodeo. He is a part of cowboy band. Help entertain rodeo customers. Will likes to working in a rodeo. He was very well known and successful. One day, Will met a fellow rodeo performer. The man who told him the truth. The man who talked about the trip far of China and other exciting places. Will decided to go trip too. He became very interested in two new kind of transportation: automobile and airplane. By that time, Will had changed the work again. He remembered his school day. When people like hear he speak, he talk. So he decided to be a stage performer. He also do rope trick on the stage. And say things that make people laugh. The audience delight in his sense of humor. More than he rope tricks. Soon, Will talking more than he was roping. Will decided to make joke about the scene he read in a newspaper. The audience saw there was a funny side to part of things that happened to them. They at themselves.
They laughed at themselves.
They laugh at themselves and feel much more happier. As long as Will was doing what he do best, make people laugh. What he did best, making people laugh. More and more people want to listen to what Will had to say. They want to see a comical side of seeing what's happening in the world and in their own life. Will was asked to write a program for newspaper. He even asked. He was even asked acting in a movie. Will's working harder than harder, and very good at everything he was doing. Writing for newspaper, appearing on stage, acting in a movie, and talking on the radio. He met many famous people, including king and queen, and the head of states. They all laugh and learn from his sense of humor. But we also like to talk to people who live in little town. He got idea for some his best joke from listen to people from listen in
when he listened
what people are talking about.
When he listened carefully
to what people are talking about. Throughout the
剩余的部分 the rest of his life.
Throughout the rest of his life, will continue make people around him happier with his humor. He teach people the value. He taught people the value humor and value of laughing as oneself. Will Rogers didn't do anything great, discover or cure any disease, but he did make the world into a good life places.
A nicer places
for one whole generation.
To live for a whole. A nicer place to live.
A nicer place to live for a whole generation of people.
How